Why has junior college become so competitive? Why can't we help each other out to do well together? Hey guys, it's Marcus and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is gonna be a continuation of my junior college survival guide series. If you haven't seen part 1 where I talk about subject combinations and whether or not you should go for tuition, do check out the video. I'll link it in the description box below. So what this video is going to focus on is more on what people don't tell you about junior college, the dark side of junior college, and just some tips in general for those of you who are sitting for your A-levels very soon or are thinking about going to a junior college but you're not really sure yet. So I'm here to help you guys out. So the first thing I want to talk about is academic insecurity. Now most of you who have been doing very well in secondary school are going to be in for a shock because you're only competing with like maybe 200 students in your cohort versus in junior college where some junior colleges have about like 1,000 students in their cohort and you're competing with so many of them, especially if you're doing the common subjects like math and general paper. And if you're always scoring A's in secondary school, being in junior college, you might not be getting those grades straight away. And I'm here to tell you to not get disheartened because junior college is a whole other level of hard. And it's so easy to compare yourself to everyone because you're looking at your fellow peers who are doing so well and you may not be doing so well necessarily and you're just wondering, why am I left behind? I'm trying my best. I'm studying so hard but I'm just not delivering. A little story time. I was actually not doing very well in literature. I was literally getting E's for my whole JC1 time. And my friends were literally getting A's and their essays would usually be the top essays. And those people in my friend group, and I just felt like the dumb one. Why can my friends do it and not me? And if you're not doing so well, don't be ashamed. Don't be disheartened. Do not compare yourself to your secondary school self. We don't know her, we left her in the past. Do note that obviously junior colleges, their exams are, well, most of them, I can't say for all, their papers are of a higher standard than the national exams.
That does not mean you should get complacent. If you think you're getting A's in junior college, you're like, oh, I'm trying to get an A for my A-levels.
Anything can happen. More on that later. So those are just my tips for academic insecurity. What I'd also like to talk about is how competitive junior college can be. I don't want to mention which junior college I went to because I don't want to get flamed or whatever, but in my junior college, there will be some people who do not want to share their essays with you because I do understand that only the top 25 percentile can get A's. And part of the rubrics to get an A is originality, and that will definitely be diminished if your essay is being read by your whole cohort. Junior college is so competitive that people actually take your notes away when you're not looking, when you leave them on the table because they don't want you to do well. Because once again, only the top 25 percentile can get an A and they're trying to eliminate the competition.
This is like some reality TV show.
I do have friends who have experienced people not wanting to share their notes. These are notes, by the way, from the lecture that like everyone has gone to because they were sick or they did not attend a particular lecture or tutorial and nobody is willing to lend their notes. Why has junior college become so competitive? Why can't we help each other out to do well together? As easy as it is to say, go for consultation, honey. It is so hard to get a consultation slot depending on the junior college you're in because some teachers are highly sought after. If you're doing an art subject, there are not that many arts teachers and there are so many students. I do advise you to grab a group of friends, maybe do one school paper, have your questions beforehand before you go and see a teacher. And consultations are so hard to get a hold of and it can get really ugly where people like erase your names, that kind of thing. So just keep note, JC is a very competitive environment and just consider that before you think about where you want to go after secondary school. So the next thing I want to talk about is to have a goal. Take the time to find out what you want to do in the future, what courses you want to apply to, which universities you want to go to, if you want to go to university, because that is what is going to motivate you to do well in junior college. And like, do take note, there are more jobs than just like being a doctor or a lawyer. As much as your parents tell you these are the things you should do, there are so many jobs out there. And just sit yourself down, open your laptop, stop watching that YouTube video, keep watching this one though, and explore the variety of jobs out there that you may not even be able to think of. One more piece of advice is don't be ashamed if the junior college life doesn't suit you. Honestly, it is not for everyone. I was struggling, to be honest. And I know of people who drop out after 1 year of junior college and they go to a polytechnic, or even after completing their A-levels, they go to polytechnic. There's so much more than just junior college and university. This is just a mold or a guideline from the Ministry of Education to tell you, here's your route, secondary school, junior college, university, bam. But you know, each individual is different. We have different learning speeds. We want different things out of life. So the next thing I want to talk about is CCAs. I just want to say that you should join whatever CCA you want to join. A lot of people join like Interact Club because it's gonna do wonders for your CCA records. To be honest, your CCA records don't matter as much as you might think. And what matters more is who you are as a person and when you are in whatever CCA you're in. If you're the type of person who runs for president just for your records and you have no passion in your CCA, I hope you're doing well because this channel we don't hate. Do know that some CCAs take up more time than others, especially if you're in a sports CCA or performing arts CCA. This isn't like secondary school where you end school at 2 p.m. and your CCA starts at 3 and it ends at 5. No. CCAs in junior college end at like 7 or 8 p.m, okay? And some of them are twice a week, so you really need to know how to balance your time. I was in choir. We have 2 sessions a week that runs very late. Plus we have morning singing, and sometimes before certain performances or competitions, we do have extra practices. And like my batch, like if we have a test later that day or tomorrow, like all of us would just like study during like breaks. The timetables for junior colleges are really weird because there's so many different subject combinations and they don't want any overlapping. You might have like a 2-hour break out of nowhere or a 3-hour break out of nowhere. Use that time to either catch up on sleep or start on your essay. Do not waste your time talking to your friends, sipping on some milk tea in a corner of the canteen. That is okay sometimes because we all need to relax. But you can't do it all the time, especially when you have a test the next day or you have an essay or if you're behind on work. So please know how to manage your time well because CCAs are going to take up a lot of your time. And also know what each junior college is known for in terms of CCAs. If you're into choir, I guess VJC has a very good choir, but also that also comes with a lot of drawbacks because I guess they're more strict. So talk to some seniors that you have in the junior college. I literally remember during an open house, I was at my choir booth and I was like,
And someone was like, why would I want to join choir here? Everyone knows that the VJC choir is better.
And I was like, okay, then why didn't you go to VJC then, honey? So even if your CCA isn't winning many awards or whatever, have fun. This is your time to get away from writing essays and doing math sums, make new friends, you know, have a good time. The next thing I want to talk about is how anything can happen, really. Your favorite teacher might quit, you might get a lousy teacher, your syllabus might change last minute, a pandemic can happen before you're gonna sit for your paper, and literally during my year, papers were stolen. How bad could you have done for your A-levels to like someone to steal the damn papers from the delivery truck on the way to the UK? I just find it so funny. Anyway, my friend's paper actually got stolen, her chemistry paper got stolen. They had to like tabulate it based off of her school results and like she got an A. Some people did not get the results they were hoping for and you have to resit for your paper. Learn how to take things easy and learn how to go with the flow and accept things. That's something I'm still personally trying to work on. The last thing I want to talk about, as dumb and cliche as it might sound, I 100% mean it, is to have fun. Go out with your friends after school, have some McDonald's, go out for like dinners after your CCA, bond with them because these are the friendships that are gonna last you. These are the people that you know you're gonna see in university or wherever it is you're going. Go out for study sessions, but also do remember that if the people you're hanging out with are the kind that keep talking during study sessions and you're not getting enough studying done, maybe you should form a new study group. What I also want to say is don't be afraid to meet new people and make new friends. I just want to say that you shouldn't be afraid to change your friend group. I know it's very difficult because you've taken these first few months to establish a friend group and everyone already has a friend group and you're kind of like slowly kind of crawling your way to someone else's friend group. But don't be ashamed because if you feel that your friend group is toxic or not treating you well, or you feel that your ideals don't match, if you're like the studious type and they're the kind of people that just like skip lectures and stuff and you don't want to associate yourself with them, just see what other kind friend group wants to take you in and you know, just make new friends. Don't do anything you want to regret because you're gonna need a good support group for this really tough time in your life. I know a lot of you will be like,
Oh my god, you're exaggerating. JC isn't that tough.
have you been to junior college? If you're watching this video and you haven't been to junior college, don't know what we're going through, okay? By the way, I just wanna say that this isn't just my opinion. All of this advice, it has been accumulated from my different friends from different junior colleges, as well as different people from my junior college. So this isn't like a bias. I try to get different views to give you guys like the whole picture of how it is like for other people from different junior colleges as well. Special shout out to all my friends who have helped me with this video. You guys know who you are. Thank you so much. In junior college, there are a lot of performances, like concerts and stuff, performing arts. You should go for them! And they start at like 7:30, so you can study before that and then go. Enjoy your time in junior college, because there's so much more than just studying. And it's great to, you know, be there for your friends. And let's be honest, we're all there to take pictures with our friends, to post on the gram. Who says the gram? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. So comment down below any tips that I have missed out or anything you don't agree with. Please share your thoughts. I hope that this is an informative video that you guys can share to your family members, your friends, your nieces, nephews, your dog. If you want to go to junior college, don't let them go to junior college. What did a dog do to you? I sound very biased, like I hate my junior college life, but I just want to say that even though that it was tough and I had a lot of breakdowns, I had my favorite crying spot in school. I'm grateful for the friends I've made there. I'm grateful for really nice teachers who have never given up on me and are always there to help me out and help me love some subjects even more. I'm not a spiteful little guy sitting on a chair talking about junior colleges, okay? So I hope you guys are safe, healthy, and doing well. Subscribe to my channel for more content, and yeah, I'll see you guys in another video. Bye!